This night's been 11 years in the making.
11 years.
That's not long.
I remember the day I sat in Carl's office and told him we would build this boathouse and name it for his son. And today is that day. So I just want to get that out of the way. Well, welcome everybody. I owned this land for a long time, didn't know what to do with it. And there was a gate here, right here. There was a gate, just a gate. And he's trying to open the gate, he couldn't remember the thing. And one of the directors said, Carl, there's no fence, we can just walk in. And we share our vision. I think they looked at Carl and me, I think they thought we were crazy and they wanted to put us in a mental institution. But anyway, so we started. We started with a clear span fabric building, some of you people may remember. It cost us $32,000. Myself and 10 of my former friends put it together, okay? It was here for 10 years. We had 3 boats, 10 oarsmen, and a 20-foot homemade dock. Now we have this. 16,000 square foot state-of-the-art boathouse and training facility with over 70 shells valued at over $2 million. We currently have 7 rowing programs, including 3 high schools, a youth program, an adult master's program, which is exploding, okay? We Can Row Cancer Survivor program. We just started an inclusive adaptive disabled rowing program, okay? And we just contracted with the first charter school in the First Ward, Buffalo Creek Charter School, to start a rowing program here. Interestingly enough, the president and principal of that high school, the charter high school, is Michael Broderick III, the great-grandson of the founder of the West Side Rowing Club. Buffalo is indeed a small town, and there's room for everybody here on a daily basis. We're already making plans to remediate the launch area, to build the tanks, and to expand the building to accommodate our gym facility. So there's a lot going on. So we have a lot to celebrate and be thankful for, which leads me back to Carl Paladino. Not too many people are really aware of all the community and charitable work that Carl has done over the years in secret. We all know what he thinks politically. And I'm on board with a lot of it, but and you may not be. But when it comes to giving, Carl is very generous and very private.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Not only did he donate most of the land for this project, but on countless occasions over the last 10 or 11 years, he's been generous to us in too many ways to mention. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, Carl.
We wouldn't be here without him tonight, and we say thank you to you and Kathy and your family. Okay? Now, I want to officially welcome all of you to this boathouse, but before I do, I ask Carl if he could just say a few things, and then Carl, you and Kathy could come up here and pull this shroud down. We have something to show you, okay? And everybody here. And how do we want to handle and afterwards, once that happens, I'm going to ask everybody to get a glass of champagne and we're going to have a toast. Okay, so Carl, if you could say a few words.
I'm done.
First, I think I'd like to invite my son Billy, my daughter Danielle, my 2 grandchildren right there. Little Bill, come on up. Yeah, these are my children, my grandchildren. Sarah. When Mark says, thank you, Carl, it's all of us. And let me also say, thank you, Mark, for all the effort you put into implementing this vision. It's awesome. It's a great contribution to our community. And we want to say thank you.
Attaboy, Mark.
And we all know who helps Mark get dressed in the morning. Thank God for Lori. She's been right there all the way. She's an awesome supporter. Beautiful lady. When Mark came to me, immediately what entered my mind, because, well, number one, we wanted to do something to honor the death of my son. So Mark gave me an opportunity. My son was a great athlete. He had never rowed a boat in his life, but he was an athlete. And I and my family always believed in athletics, because athletics keeps the kids busy, keeps them distracted, keeps them off the street corners, keeps them tired. And I saw this as a great opportunity to address that for our community as a whole and for you, including all of you. So I've had great support, and it's wonderful to have been a support with Mark over the years in putting this together. Visions are something that a lot of people have, but few know how to implement. My motto in my life has been face the challenge and do it. That's what he did. He faced the challenge. He adopted the challenge, but he faced it, and he did everything that had to be done. And with the cooperation of a lot of good people who he's named. Okay, thank you, fellas, for your activities. But we owe you a big one here, and thank you, Mark. We're good. Yeah.
Okay, the next thing, we didn't rehearse this, and it should work. I think a little later we will, but if we could get Kathy on one end and Carl on the other, and then we're all going to count 1, 2, 3, and hopefully this thing will come down, all right? And then we're going to have everybody get some champagne, and we're going to have a toast.
Awesome.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Carol will be here for 100 years. Okay, welcome to the Patrick Paladino Memorial Boathouse. So if everybody could figure out a way to get champagne, we're going to have a toast. Everybody put in for 11 years. I want to propose a toast to Carl and Kathy and the entire Paladino family into our magnificent city with a great future. Hear, hear.
Good job, Mark. To you too.
Mark and Lori.
Hooray!